Many people have asked, and tonight's the night. We're going for the walleye chowder. Here's a quick rundown of what I'm using. I got about 3 walleyes in there, stick of butter. I'm gonna end up using about a cup of carrots, about a cup of celery, about a half a cup to a cup of onions. Got about 8 slices of venison bacon. I've got a can of corn, maybe use half of that. Thing of whipping cream, 2 large potatoes, and some chicken broth, about 2 cups worth of that. All right, first step is to get your celery, carrots, and onions into your hot pan where your bacon grease was, and I put a little extra butter in there, and you want to cook those until they're tender. Pour in the chicken stock, stir, mixing everything up. Let it heat up for about 4 minutes. Next, add your potatoes. We're going to mix that up and let that cook for about 10 or 12 minutes. And you want the potatoes to be soft and slightly underdone because you still got a little time left for the fish to cook. You don't want them to be too soft when everything's done. All right, again, cook the potatoes only until they're just starting to get tender. Next, we're gonna add our bacon. And I know if you look it up, there's many different recipe styles here on when to add that. A lot of them will say to add it at the end. A lot of people use cream corn here. Probably would have, but this is what I have. I'm gonna put about a half can of that in. And now it's the chowder. I put in 2 cups of the heavy whipping cream. All right, we're gonna bring that back to a boil. Yep, already starting. Bring it back to a boil for about 4 minutes. Then we're gonna start with the fish. All right, we're down to the final step, and I've got people here that are hungry. So here's an option right now. I do like my chowder a little thicker. I added a little bit of flour just to thicken it up. The longer this boils, the thicker it'll get. So again, if you're into something not as thick, then add no flour. And when I added a little flour, it was maybe a quarter of a cup, probably even less than that. Just enough. So now, let's take this. We're gonna put it down to low. And there it is. Wow. Lake of the Woods walleye, cut into nice little pieces. So we're gonna add this. And I'm gonna give her a good stir. After that, not letting anything escape out of there. Stir it up. I'm gonna keep an eye on that fish. And when the fish is done, we will be eating. Who can guess what this is? That's right, walleye chowder. Walleye chowder recipe coming up. Outdoor cruise, look for the posts. There it is. Fruits of our labor. Walleye chowder. One of the best chowders I've ever had. Highly recommend the recipe. Clean Plate Club here. Even my wife thought it was the best chowder she's ever had. Thanks again, everybody. Thanks for watching.